Yo, it's your boy Kenji, man, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'll be talking about Vinland Saga. This is going to be a very interesting video, especially if you're a Kingdom fan. Now, the way I got into Vinland Saga was once I caught up with the Kingdom manga, I needed something else to read that's going to, fill in my urge for kingdom-like killing and kingdom-like, you're on a battlefield. They show exactly how many numbers this person got and that number got. It's a format that we see in Kingdom that we want to see in other stories. And the closest thing you're going to get to that is Vinland Saga. And if you Google this up, if you Google, I want to read manga similar to Kingdom, they're going to probably give you three. The first one is going to be Vinland Saga. The second one is going to be Berserk. Believe me, that's how I found Berserk, by putting that in. And the third one is going to be Blood and Steel. If you don't know about Blood and Steel, go read this manga. Now, right now, the manga is on filler mode right now. They didn't left the main story. But one day, I'm going to make a video on Blood and Steel. That's one of the most underrated mangas of all time. It's about martial artists going to martial artist school and getting down. It ain't got nothing to do with the military. They talk about the military, but this is more of a where the military get their skills from, right? And there's some beef between these schools, and I feel like damn near it's real history. It can be related to real history, based off of it. But I think this would happen in the martial arts schools, didn't it? I have to do more research on that. I would say that because think about Kyokai. But Vinland Saga, we're gonna keep this video on Vinland Saga and why I'm telling you about this. Alright? There's a lot of similarities between Vinland Saga and Kingdom. Both the protagonists, born in war. They're both young, at young ages. They come into war, they gotta fight. They end up teaming up with the king of that land, right? And they have to find a way to go against another rival of the throne of the same blood. In Vinland, it's the father and the brother. And in Kingdom, it's just the brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's similar, but the details are different. But the main story is the same. And these guys, when they team up, if you read both Vinland Saga and Kingdom from the very beginning, it's similar. It's very similar, and you start to see the similarities if I just throw up some drawings. Them fighting their way to the throne, them fighting these massive men of warriors, and then finally getting to the throne. But the difference is there's a split. In Kingdom, when our boy Shin got sat on the throne, he joined his endeavors of conquering all of China and those lands. But in Vinland, am I doing this right? In Vinland, Thorfinn ends up getting enslaved because he does something to Canute. There's a reason. It's too deep to get into right now, but we will talk about it later on. But he ends up being enslaved, and Canute ends up, conquering all the lands without us really seeing it in the same way that we would if he would have joined his army and his endeavors. He ends up getting enslaved. And if you are a reader of the manga, you know that eventually Thorfinn, he doesn't like war. He has nightmares of the people he killed. He has become a pacifist. He's looking for forgiveness from the people he hurt. And now he has taken a whole bunch of people and left King Canute's lands. That's the king. England and Denmark. That's where this is situated. He's taken a lot of people from Iceland as well on this endeavor to Vinland, which is America, to build a land of peace without swords or weapons or none of that. And I'm thinking like, well, good luck on that, my nigga. Because I think this is a foolish endeavor, but a lot of people would say, oh, the show then got boring. I was one of those too. I used to review Vinland Saga on my other channel. But I want to bring it back because it's very similar. And I also want to do character overviews to King Canute and all the real characters based on this show. The same thing I do to Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this channel will not just be for Kingdom. It will be for all manga that are similar to Kingdom. And I will also do Blood and Steel. I'm going to go back and react to those chapters. Because I need y'all to watch this with me. Blood and Steel. So, Blood and Steel, Vinland Saga are coming. I will do a separate video for Blood and Steel so I can explain what that really is. Or you can just look it up. The video coming. Excuse me. But subscribe, comment, like, share, do all the thug dizzle. We got new content coming. It's on the way.